Greetings, cyberspace cadets. This is Irate Prostate here, and you know, tonight we're here. It's Creem Streem 49, and we're doing the normal Creem Streem thing. We had to punch it back an hour because Ralph Retort's going to go on earlier than he usually does, and they're going to go over the stuff that we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about people that think that they can they can hobble the competition, that they can cut corners, not even evening the field, but to gain an advantage because they don't have any talent or creativity or intelligence. And really the shit that everybody has been dealing with. I know me and Atema, personally have been dealing with this shit for over a week now. And this Mundane Matt thing has brought it to a head. And without any further ado, I want everybody meet everyone. Ladies first, Atema the Hun, say hey.
Hey, 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 hey.
And Race Jacobson, our official guest.
Hey kids, how's it going?
The Killing Joke. And Sir Adamantine.
Cheers.
Okay, and I think Joke.
Am I broken again?
There you go. You're
there
good.
We go.
Hey, I learned how to use the mic. Woo.
So yeah,
Rary joined up.
Oh, cool.
Easy.
All right, let me. I'll take care of him while y'all are talking. So we're going to be talking about Mundane Matt, and the people that we know he affected are Worski, Tonkasol, Failure, this person named Swedish Mate, Dame Pesos, and Maxwell Silver. I don't think there are any, major, but they were all tagged for bullying. Okay. There's your talking points. Have at it, people.
Well, let me just say, first of all, I think we can, with a reasonable degree of certainty, say that there's many, many more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to welcome El Rariachi. Did I say that right, man?
Yeah, people just call me Rary because it's a lot easier for people to remember. How you doing tonight?
Hey, Ray, man. Good, man. We're just getting things kicked off here. I'm going to try to get everything looking good and keep it rolling while we talk about this shit, man. We just went over the stuff that was uncovered by I think it was Mr. Medicare primarily. Last night on the Ralph Retort and this whole deal with Mundane Matt. Cutting corners, man, and hobbling the competition. Doing the old Tanya Harding thing. With the perfect class that he's exhibited. So we're going to be talking about this shit for a while.
No problem.
And then later on, when we exhaust this, somehow I don't think we're going to, but yeah. And then later on maybe we can talk about some of the other stuff. Want to congratulate our brother AP, Gulf City AP, because he made his goal, and he's going to be able to stay out of jail.
Yeah, buddy.
So I'm thrilled about that shit. So all right,
Yep, no free butt sex for him.
All right, so JARBO the HUTT.
Well,
go ahead.
AKA Mundane Fat.
Yes.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer piece of, I don't know, fat.
Let the roasting begin.
Yes. I mean, that's kind of what's going to happen, man. I mean,
oh, yeah.
The bullshit that happened, to me and Atema last week kind of is going to pale in comparison to the amount of people that this fucker's hurt. And, he has to come into I don't know, excuse me, y'all, that was gross. I think he's going to come into suspect when it comes to the stuff that's been happening to Sinatra on a regular basis and on Gulf City. Now that JARBO's admitted this shit, yeah. I mean, hell, he's suspect, and he did that to himself.
he was forced to admit it.
Suspect. Yeah. He is fucking public enemy number one.
Yeah.
Number one on YouTube right now.
Yeah, because remember people talking about like the anime people and like the flag and all that shit too, and people like cats, whatever. the guy that was flagging the same channels who had more pull and had more fake accounts to flag these was Mundane Matt, because we know of 4 accounts he was using at the same time to flag down these shows.
Holy shit!
And those are the only the ones he showed.
Yeah, only the ones he showed. And you know he tried to hide other shit too.
Don't be surprised if there's 20 more.
Yeah.
Well, it took him so long to show that screen. I'm sure he deleted a lot of shit before he got there because he kept going real quiet in the middle of talking too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not fucking stupid. I'm bored at night, but not last night. You know?
Exactly.
And at no point in time in that 10 minutes did he figure, you know what, maybe I'll fake an internet outage or anything else. Like you knock on the door, go, uh-oh, it's ICE to come to take me back to Mexico. Sorry, guys, I gotta go. Like, he didn't even come on with that. He was like, I gotta sit here and wait till they get
Taking an axe to his router or something.
He would have been a lot smarter if he'd done one of those things.
Yeah. I would have just ripped that shit out the wall. Oops.
Oopsie daisy.
Yeah. Oh no.
My baby's crying. I gotta go. You know?
Yeah. Uh-oh. Polly the polar bear is calling.
What the fuck possessed him to do that?
Just stupidity.
He does a lot of weird shit.
Jesus.
He had his bad gaming channel. He had his bad paranormal channel. He had Imp Studios.
He had a paranormal cabin.
Yeah, he was doing like that Ghost Hunters thing with like some other guy that's fatter than him.
His fucking ass was haunted.
His ass was haunted. Going to Shack. He did a thing called like Wimp Studios back in like 2009. He did like a promo video that like 100 people saw. He did a lot. He tried everything he possibly could, and all he could come up with was this, which is fucking over your friends and ruining your career.
Yeah, and sounding like a bitch made bitch.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, but seriously, didn't we all know this is what he was, long time ago?
Oh yeah. Everyone said don't trust him. Everyone kept saying that. Don't trust him. Don't trust him. Good point.
He's a liar and a snake, and I mean, we could just expound. I don't know. This is Irate's show. And
No, man, this is for y'all. That's the whole point.
You're the ringmaster of this fucking circus.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we should go around the horn here and like just do a roast kind of deal and just tell the folks how we truly feel on this situation so we can get a perspective. A whole spectrum of autism on this shit right now.
That's gonna be one fatty roast.
Exactly. We'll roast this fucking pig until it's done.
Oh God, that reminds me of a comment I made on this thing the other night. A cognitive thoughts video. It's like now we know what a stuck pig looks like.
Well, I mean, I don't know how the panel feels. I don't know. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. Could be a thing.
Is there a defender anywhere out there of mundane fat? Anyone?
Yeah. I think they're all sticking their fucking heads in the sand. Jeez. No. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. That guy's name is Poison now. Oh. Come on, who wants to start?
I don't. Other than, what kind of grown-ass man says, I'm in Hollywood, or I'm part of Hollywood because he works in a fucking movie theater, and then cries about getting a damn metallic play button? I mean, really?
Yeah, the crying thing was obviously so fucking fake, and I think Tonka's right in wanting that fucking play button, because it's just like a fucking wrestling belt. It represents the same thing. It's like you've reached a certain point. You're a champion. You've done something good. And you know what? This motherfucker cheated. He cheated. He, like I said, I keep saying, man, you can't cut corners, man. If you're not, if your show is not getting enough viewers, you need to do something different. To come up with some new ideas. And if you can't come up with some new ideas, then maybe get a goddamn job, for fuck's sake,
I was just going to say, Irate, so much underhanded effort just to pull in the monthly income of your standard McDonald's crew member.
I mean, seriously, man. You know, when you look at it,
if his wife and or girlfriend, whatever the fuck she is, if they're still under the same roof tonight, she's got self-esteem problems on his level.
Yep.
Speaking of getting a job, here's a little phrase that I coined a little while ago. Those who can't do teach, and those who can't teach become YouTubers.
Oh, gee, thanks.
I used to,
that's true for a lot of people, and it's
Well,
especially true for Mundane Matt.
yeah, I used to say that. I used to insert, instead of YouTubers, critics. You know, like art critics and stuff, because at one point I did claim to be an artist. I don't know. I'm sure that yeah, exactly. So, or you know, musical. You know what I'm talking about. Critics, man.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
what isn't that what people on YouTube do? So actually, you are right. You know, that idea kind of meshes with the YouTube thing. Because I mean, we sit around and I mean, we're doing what we do. What YouTube has become is people talking about other YouTubers, man. And the fact that he had, you know, flagged all of these people, I guess under multiple different accounts. God knows who he flagged. I mean, come on, man. Have y'all ever heard of fucking Swedish Mate? I never have. Dame Pesos?
I know
like some sort of
Bezos
coffee.
No, these are people he flagged, man. Fucking, you know, Maxwell Silver. I mean, look, if they're only
That's a good coffee. That's a good coffee.
Yeah, exactly. If think about them, man, for 90 days they can't get super chats or whatever if they've got enough subs. I don't know how many subs they got. They may have 3 subs. It's just ridiculous that he's flagging these accounts.
And these are smaller YouTubers. They ain't got the draw that Town Casal has got, or
Andy even.
or even Andy.
Yeah.
I mean, and these guys are just trying to start out maybe on YouTube and just try and get their feet wet and stuff. And this fucking guy is pummeling them. Who the fuck is this guy? I mean, they're trying to put out content and they're trying to do things, and this guy is just sending out bots going, fuck you, you know, you're not going to talk about me.
Well,
Yeah, if he's flagging if he's flagging them for bullying, well, guess what bullies do? Bullies only punch down, and that's what Matt is doing, punching down at people who are just a little bit smaller than him.
all right, so Timma, Arari, all right, myself, Race, and Joke and Sir Adamantine to some degree. Okay, we all came in after this adpocalypse thing started, right? And do you think how do you think Mundane Matt would do under these circumstances that we came into this shit under?
Well, let me just say first of all,
Will you be able to buy a house with it?
I came in before that.
Yeah.
As far as hating Mundane Fat, I hated him before that.
Yeah.
Well,
But the point is that do you think he could buy a house with the rules we're having to play by now?
no.
No.
No, in this whole, I'm a centrist. They're censoring my position. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. You little bitch. They don't care about centrists. They care about people that are on the right. Centrists don't get any kind of flack compared to the people on the right. Really, they don't. Let's be real about this. You wanted to play the victim card, and you're still trying to ride the tails of fucking Gamergate. You know, come on.
But by the way, he's not even a centrist. A centrist will have opinions on things. He is a
moderate.
He's a nothing. He is the human fat cloud.
Right. He won't take
You kind of see it's there, but as you go through it, you see there's really nothing there.
Right, and he's he's that type of person that can say a lot of shit without taking a stand, and then he passes the mic like he took a stand on something. You know,
He's a lighter boogie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Due to stress eating, he's 2 months away from being a bigger boogie.
Well, but you know, all right. If you listen, if any of y'all listened to him last night, he was saying that he was feeling a little bit bad, and and that's the reason that he did all this stuff. All right, I was feeling bad. and I thought I would just go flag some people, you know, because he was in
Irate, I was feeling bad, so I decided to shoot up a high school. Oh, you know, feel sorry for me.
Yeah, no shit, exactly, man. That's exactly the deal. Let's look and see what people. While y'all are talking, I'm gonna find some good quotes out of this here beautiful crowd of people.
Accelerate just said something fucking hilarious. He said, "Why are you guys talking about something so mundane with a capital M?"
Well, that's one other thing I'll give Fat credit for. He aptly named himself because, boy, if there's a definition of mundane, it's him.
Yeah.
There couldn't. I mean, vanilla. He couldn't even aspire to be as exciting as vanilla ice cream.
Well, vanilla actually has a flavor. You know, if you get a real vanilla.
Well, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Yeah. Exactly. He's
he may have
tofu.
a stench, but he may have a stench, but he doesn't have a flavor.
He's like tofu ice cream, you know, tofu flavored ice cream.
Yeah, he's the you know, he's lactose intolerant ice cream. I want to know, what is the excuse of I'm in a bad headspace for acting like a fucking insufferable cunt? I'm in a bad headspace. I'm in a bad headspace. I go get stoned and break something. You know, if I'm in a bad headspace, I go deal with it. I don't sit there and stew on it. And I've got literally 4 times the kids he does. And I don't own a house, and I'm able to handle a bad headspace without taking it out on everybody else.
And hey, Tema, correct me if I'm wrong. All of your children are yours, aren't they?
They are. They are all mine. Well, okay, I have a stepson. But they are all my children. I haven't cucked to anybody. He still has his mama. I'm his stepmama.
I'm not going to say any more on that, but the implication, I hope, is clear.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my wife's black son.
Here's a great quote, and this is a direct quote from Monday Matt. I love it when my girlfriend fucks my tight little butthole. He said that in 2015.
Yeah. What a horrific mental image.
And he's so not interesting. How does he come up with this shit to say? Because you watch his videos and you fall the fuck asleep.
Thank you, Boomer Genocide. You're awesome. That was great.
Look, all gay implications aside, I'm pretty sure based upon his eating habits, there's nothing tight about his asshole at this point. Because the literal shit that came out there is probably the size of a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are being unfair to the guy. I really, I can't see this like funeral go on anymore. I mean, like, you're just burying this guy, and I don't know if you guys know my background or anything. I used to have a writing gig for Lifetime movies, and you know, I used a pen name. My name was Intellectual Properties Daily. And I did a couple of small little mini-series for them. You know, I can see clearly now the Ray Charles story, and
I was the first to get that. I just want to throw that out.
It was this tale of a mother with a Down syndrome son saying, if this kid orders hot dogs again, I'm going to kill him. It's just little known Lifetime movies. But yeah, I wrote a little something for Monday Matt. I've been following his career since before Gamergate. If you didn't know, and this is the truth. This is God's honest truth.
I got to interrupt you for 1 second. I just got to point out to everyone how he is clearly not objective because he called it a career.
Well, this is before. This is before when he had 4 viewers, and 3 of them was his panel, and I was one.
It's like the last week.
No, this is going back years and years. This is when Jim was the internet aristocrat. This is pre-Gamergate.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh.
And I stumbled. This is before the Zoe Quinn thing. This is when Razor Fist made his downfall of gaming journalism miniseries. I mean, this is way back. way back in the day of YouTube, when there was cat videos were still interesting, like they are today. Shit, that's not a good analogy, but no. Let me just tell you a little something on Matt.
Tell us.
He used to do live streams with Shoe on Head, okay, and she's into rabbits, and she has oversized hands, and she has shit brown hair. Shit brown hair.
Well,
not black hair, and doesn't look like a goth chick. And
well,
this is before
I've heard her hair isn't real.
Dad body.
I heard a rumor her hair isn't real.
No. She had shit brown hair.
Well, yeah, but
we're going back about.
Yeah, no, he's talking like way back, this couple years back.
Right, but I'm talking about the rumor I heard about her. Which
well, not now. No, she's got the trichotillomania. But this is before that.
She pulls the shit out of her hair and she wears a wig. Is what I'm saying.
That's we
that's
know.
Today.
Okay, well, my mistake.
Let me get on with this shit. We're burning daylight here, Slappy.
Oh my God, this is like talking to a fantastic '70s comedian that could actually be funny. Please,
okay.
Yeah, please go ahead.
And is barely alive. And is barely alive.
Like that. Okay. So anyway, Matt.
The weather was humid today.
Shut the fuck up.
Not everywhere, not universally humid.
Oh,
this is great.
Warm here.
This is great.
The weather was sultry. The weather was sultry.
The weather was hot and damp in the New Jersey room that I shared while I was watching my laptop.
The weather was angry, like a Comanche sneaking up on you in the night.
All right, so what about Matt back then?
So anyway, Matt was on the stream with
Shoe on Head.
Shoe on Head,
right?
And one other nobody, and there was 4 people there. 3 of them were him and his buddies, Shoe on Head, him and somebody else, and me, and maybe a couple other people in a Google Hangout. And he got the strike, right? This is a couple of days before Medicare put out his conspiracy theory video, right? Now, Mundane Matt, I've been watching his stuff, and he was pretty good. He'd do movies and stuff like that, and I actually enjoyed it. And he was pretty good, and I could come to grips with him. He talked. He spoke to my heart. Because I was a movie geek, and it was fine. There was nothing else on YouTube. It was the wasteland. And Zoe Quinn, the chick that can't program a game. I mean, I could program a game better by slapping my dick on a keyboard, right? And this big, she's blowing all these guys, and striking down this little tiny channel, and just beating him up and taking away his freedom of speech, all because he said something bad to say. Then Gamergate blew up, and you know what he did? It was thrust upon him to become the leader of Gamergate. In his words, the mantle of leadership was thrust upon him to be the leader of gamers and Gamergate.
The shogun of Gamergate.
Did you really fucking say that?
Yeah.
Teba.
Jesus, I've ignored him for too fucking long.
I am giving some deep lore here. The mantle of leader of gamers was thrust upon him, and to be the leader of Gamergate. That's when Jim had enough of his shit and called him Walks on Water, because he could do no wrong. That's where Mundane Matt got that title, Walks on Water.
Which raises an interesting question. Which is more buoyant, water or fat?
Fat.
Fat.
Well, but then he very well may walk on water.
All right,
I hope when he got drunk and crashed his car.
All right, well, we've got a couple of not super chats, but Streamlab donations. I need to.
Okay.
Chorgon Scormhammer donated $2. I follow Joker around to make sure he is taking his meds. Boo, Joke, boo! Happy Friday and have a good weekend. And then another one from Chorgon Scorehammer. Also, AP GoFundMe was successful. Wanted to share the news. That's all. Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
Thanks for the donations. Appreciate it.
Not even 12 hours, right? And it already hit its goal.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking fast. All right, so Mundane has been labeled "walks on water" by the man himself, Medicare, the man you don't want, you don't want your name in his mouth.
Yep.
It's in his mouth now, though, isn't it?
Yeah. This is when Mr. Medicare was internet aristocrat.
Right.
This is when Gamergate was in full force, and our hero Mundane Matt was meeting with Adam Baldwin, the actor from Firefly, Full Metal Jacket, well-known conservative and cigar smoker. There's pictures of him and Adam Baldwin together.
And he mentions it a lot. He mentions it a lot.
Yep, and he mentions it a lot.
Probably right now.
His brush with greatness and the movie star. The closest he's been to the movies. Now,
Someone didn't spit on me.
Yeah.
You gotta admit, Jane was a great character, though. His Firefly character was fantastic. And Animal Mother from Full Metal Jacket was awesome. So.
And also in My Bodyguard, he was also in that.
Yes, he was excellent in that.
Look, to be fair, based upon what you just said, he came a lot closer to being part of Hollywood than he came close to being governor of California.
Well, the closest that Matt has ever come to Hollywood is being head usher at some shithole porno theater that showed SpongeBob nudie pants and Dragon Balls pee. Okay.
I just got to say you're fantastic.
Save all adulation to the end. We have a long way to go.
And you can't believe that. Can you believe she's like going like 40 years old? I mean, when you listen to a joke, you're like, this has got to be a guy in his 50s. But no, she's 40.
Yeah. I am.
I dox your baby. It's sorry.
No, it's the testosterone treatments.
You have me really confused because I'm actually 41, so I was very, very confused by the she. Sorry.
Okay. Silence!
Yes.
Silence!
I'm female. What do you think?
Shut up, woman!
Oh shit! You getting penoid on her now? Don't start talking rigor on our ass. Shit.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm only half abroad, remember?
Are you tubes tied?
No.
Okay, you're abroad still. Now, anyway.
That's that claw.
Now, Mundane Matt met with this important person, and his farts stopped stinking. And he met with Sargon, while Sargon had 1,000 subscribers. And he was a smarty pants on YouTube, along with Thunder Athlete's Foot.
Thunder Athlete's Foot.
Thunderfuck stick. Thunderfuck stick.
Thunderballs.
And they formed a cabal, and Ralph was in there somewhere. But Ralph smelled something afoot, and that was Mundane Matt's farts. Along with King of Bowl, who was in there like a remora.
Asking for outlines.
Sucking off
anything.
Sucking off internet aristocrat wasted charisma.
And anything you can find.
Just like a little snail feeding off the waist of Jim's butt. No, just Jim, I love you. Oh, I'm gonna be on your coattails forever. And so anyway, King of Bowl was seen through by Ralph as a bullshit artist, and also fucking Matt. And Ralph called him out on it and said, "Fuck you, shit. I like journalistic integrity. You're using this to get your name out there and gain popularity. See, Ralph don't bullshit. For all Ralph's flaws, he sees through the bullshit, which I gotta respect the man. Never met the man in my life.
You're talking about Tennessee Ralph, right?
Ralph Retort.
Yeah, Ralph Retort, Ralph. I got you.
Whether you like him or not, he sees through bullshit. And he saw through Matt's bullshit in about a month. And he just Ralph laid into Matt something fierce, and fucking King of Paul doubly as fierce, and fucking beat feet. And went to the other side of Gamergate and said, fuck you, I'm gone.
Damn.
That's when Internet Aristocrat pulled the plug on Internet Aristocrat and vanished from the internet for months. And Sargon got mad, and Matt got mad because they were left without any charisma between the both of them. Now, Mundane Matt continued to grow his channel, floundering and flubbing on left and right. There was an accident back in, I think it was 2012, where he tried to eat his own sausage finger because he thought it was a Twinkie, but we won't go into that. That was a little accident.
Or because he just wasn't getting the Patreons he needed, so he had a...
Exactly. Then, speaking of which, nice segue, we go into the modern times where he sets up his Patreon. He has his channel, his play button, the tears of joy and happiness, his moral upstanding of free speech for all, because I was hidden and downtrodden and beaten down for my speech by bigger people than me. Listen to me, your moral authority on all things free speech. But don't look behind the curtain, because I'm fucking you all in the ass.
Wow.
He fucked so many people in the ass with his bot army of shit. He fucked so many people. Google alerts for his name.
That's crazy.
With fake accounts to fucking flag these videos for hate speech on him.
And bullying. Yes.
And bullying.
Yep.
Now, the list is long. We don't know how much he deleted. And that motherfucker scrolls down. That's on just one account. We don't know on his other fake YouTube, his sock accounts, of what he's flagged. Just imagine, if you will, how much this fat, greedy, I need to stay on top, whitey little bitch has done.
What a shame for him. He never even came close to being on top.
But remember, folks, he had a tough life. He was bullied. No, don't.
People thought he was a gummy bear in high school.
No,
He was born to be bottom.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh. He was bullied as a child. He had a tough life. His car was, wink, wink, stolen and crashed. He was thrust into fatherhood
by another man.
Yeah. Thank you.
He was not ready for these things. He had apocalypse happen. His popularity's fading. His childhood was tough. He was an usher in a porno theater. All those things.
Let's give Mundane Fat some credit. Throughout all this adversity, through all of this adversity, he ate his way through it.
He did. He ate his way to the top. Maybe that's just what he did. Is he just rolled over everybody he thought was less important?
Seems like he's rolled into the room. Hey, man. How you doing, man?
Cakes, pies, Twinkies, ho-hos, cannot relieve the pain of this torment for this man. Oh, Lord, take me now. Oh, let it be me. Don't take Mundane back from us. God, no. Take me.
Great, baby.
Oh.
Mogon, you ain't taking me? You're gonna fuck him in the ass for the rest of his life now?
Another bundle.
Okay, no problem. I can deal with that. All right, God says fuck him.
Fire in the chat wants to know what his normal numbers are. Here's what his normal numbers are. Fire. He has 161,000 subs. He gets as many views on his videos as someone with 10,000 subs would get, if they were, you know, if they were unlucky. And Irate has a beautiful formula, which is for every 20 people watching every 20 people watching one of his live streams, he has a mundane fat.
Right. And so
which means for every 20 people watching, Irate with 400 odd subs has as many people watching his live streams as 161,000 subs.
I crossed the 550 mark the other day. Can you believe that?
Congratulations.
But you know, this is like I was saying on Twitter earlier. It's like he lost 200 some plus subs today, and I thought that was surprisingly low at first compared to the days of Jeff Holiday.
Oh, Worski, what man?
Well, I thought it was strange because going back to like Jeff Holiday, who had far fewer subs, he lost them at a much higher rate. And I'm like, huh, why is this? But then I realized it's because 100,000 of his 161,000 subs are either literally dead or abandoned their accounts years ago.
Yeah. There's stock accounts he made up.
They're still in prison.
Or
maybe the Russian bots, maybe.
That's what they are. It's Russia. That's the only reason Mundane Fat exists.
Well, I mean, let's face it. He probably has several thousand accounts to flag people with, so there's a large chunk of his followers right there.
Yeah. That's fun.
God, have you ever seen his resume? I mean, he really has an updated resume. I'm not kidding. The Plague sent it to me. He's owner of 3 businesses right now. Did you know that?
Oh, wow.
Monsters versus Monsters. Did you know this company? No one does. Flash Your Shorts. Did you know this company? Was 2009? No. Brilliant Screen Studios. Do you know this company? No.
Is this all under the umbrella of Fatco?
No. This is at Matt JARBO, and his main company, he says, is Monsters versus Monsters. He worked at a drive-in theater for 5 years as an assistant manager. Couldn't even break the glass ceiling of being the guy that said, hey, you know what? Not too much butter on the popcorn. They never gave him that much responsibility.
Hey, clean the bathroom, Jose.
Wasn't Monster versus Monsters? Wasn't that like some kind of idea where he was going to do some kind of cartoon? He had some kind of marketing thing behind it or some shit?
Monster vs. Monster was his attempt at a Magic the Gathering game. He made a deck of cards, and he sold 4, maybe 5 copies. The Plague might have just bought like one of the last ones, and we're going to scan those, and we're going to take a good look at them. Because apparently, because Rob tried to make his own, but the drawings Rob did were better than Matt's, because I think Matt made the pictures himself.
Yeah, Rob is Optic Decay. That's who he's talking about.
Where does his publishing empire fall under this? Because I remember a Sinatra stream for a few months ago where they actually downloaded and read one of his fiction books, and it was like a remedial 5th grader wrote a novel.
Yeah, like that's part of his Fiverr stuff that he did too.
I remember he said he was teaching social media. How to use social media to people.
What?
Yep. Dead serious. This is early back in the day. I teach people how to use social media.
Yeah, it's those social media seminars, man.
Yep. There you go.
Thousands.
I make a good money doing social media teaching.
What? So this was like not how to win friends and influence people. It was how to lose subs and turn off people. Or
yeah, well
how to eat shit and starve.
How to get cooked.
How to get cooked.
Yeah, somebody was reading the intro to that.
Baby.
Yeah.
Yep. A Tema with the fire.
Boom,
Oh,
man.
I'm sorry. Is that a roll over the top?
No, man.
Okay.
Bring that heat, mama.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. That's what late, Tim. Sorry. I didn't know you was
Like
going to
that
bring
shit
him.
up.
Man, the girl is smart. I'm telling you, she got the shit going on upstairs.
Absolutely.
And I'm not talking about the rack. I'm talking about the brains. Get your fucking brains out of the gutter, people. I respect this lady.
I seen that one stream. Her boob popped out. It was awesome.
That wasn't me. That was April Rain. Jesus, I'm not classy. My classy starts with a C, not a K, baby.
That's right.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Y'all are killing me, man. Good Lord. Oh, I hadn't laughed this much in a long time.
To watch all your old streams going, where the fuck is this? I gotta find this stream now. See, I know how to win friends and influence people and get those views, baby. Hollywood. Hollywood.
Man, Irate will be monetized in no time.
That was right, yeah.
Yeah, but the
and
ebook
then
was on
demonetized instantaneously right after.
the ebook on social marketing was on Fiverr. People know that site like for $5 or whatever. I will give you an ebook on how to create a solid social media marketing campaign for $5.
Oh, so it's like an ebook that you could like download and put it on. Yeah.
Right next to us. I will answer 3 life questions for $5. I will promote your short film, web series, documentary, or feature film to over 7,000 active filmmakers on Facebook, Twitter for a week for $5. I will sell you my zombie survival ebook for $5.
Oh wait, what was the first one? I'll answer 3 questions about a happy life.
That was he has 3 books. Before I answer that, I will teach you the secret double Dutch for $5. That was the other book. But as you were saying, I will answer 3 life questions for $5.
I have a life question for Mundane Fat. How do you have a happy, healthy sexual relationship with a woman?
Well, what you do is you drink, crash your car, and blame other people for it on social media. and then when you get horny, you watch Wizard of Oz fuck Base Mama at VidCon and you masturbate in the corner.
I just threw up in my mouth a little, dude. Seriously.
I'm not kidding about that.
The genetic anomaly needs to be forgotten.
That probably really did happen.
Your answers were so good they rained on the parade of mine. Damn.
Hey, you got 2 out of 3.
Well, all we need is man. Good God, y'all. Somebody said something. What did somebody say? Something about double Dutch oven?
I think that means another man impregnating his girlfriend while he sits in the corner. She's the oven, they're the double.
Yeah, he's fapping. Yeah, of course. You know.
But we're assuming that he can actually reach it to fap.
Yeah, he was going to Disciple 87. Wait. This is how he presented himself. I'm a writer and filmmaker living in Los Angeles. I'm very talented and creative, and I love to take on little projects that bring joy to people's lives. I'm very talented and creative. That's what he said. He also said, I'm highly observant. Remember what happened last night. And I have a great intuition for things. Remember what happened last night. I frequently speak to crowds of various topics, and I'm quite gifted at giving, and I kind of cut off right there. I'm highly observant and I have a great intuition for things. Want me to scroll down? All right, I'll just keep him started. I'll scroll down. Okay.
I speak to large crowds on the street corner.
Yeah. I beg for change now. Listen to my wife fuck other men. I live like white trash. He lives in squalor. Like, if you ever see where he lives in squalor, it looks like a place like he built his own house kind of near something he considered a road. And
I'm pretty sure the chair he sits in for his videos is worth more than he is. Oh. Too bad he hasn't paid it off yet.
But not the shower curtain he surrounds himself with in the back because he can't get that chroma key right, so he just puts a shower curtain around him with the Punisher logo. There you go. That's
He's fucking slob.
It's a shower curtain.
Slovenly man.
He films in a bathtub. Can you imagine? Like, he actually puts a computer up there and he sits in a bathtub, puts a shower curtain around him, and goes, "Hey guys, let me tell you about being successful on the internet. I'm Mundane Matt. Don't turn on the water."
Yeah, just flag all your fucking competition, man. And make yourself the only goddamn thing available.
He's probably so close to that shower curtain because he's getting psychologically adjusted to 2 years from now where he has to wear muumuus.
All
Homer.
All criticism just block it out. Don't block it out. Flag it. Flag it all.
Then go on their streams and say, hey, I would never do it to you guys. I disavow flag.
I'm your friend.
This will never come back on me.
Yeah, and it's not like the dumbest, gayest thing you can do when you're sitting there on the towers of Gamergate going, look at me, I'm so free speechy, I'm so free speechy. What the fuck?
That's the hypocrisy that gets me so much. This motherfucker for years lived off of that. Lived to the day he got found out. Lived off of that. Well, Zoe Quinn did it to me. I would never do it to anybody else. And just use that as a shield.
I've been on the other side of that. I've had that done to me. How dare you accuse me of that? I would never I would never sink that low ever again, man, because I've been there. I've felt that pain. And I'm not gonna I'm not gonna inflict that on anybody else because that would be wrong.
Just lied to your face for years. He's done this while he's doing dirty to people that he sat down and broke bread with, meaning failure, and broke bread with and cost that man hundreds, if not thousands of dollars.
No, in all seriousness, you know what I'd love to see? I want to see some of these people sue him. And if they decided to, I would go into a GoFundMe for that.
The quartering is looking at that as a legal recourse because and I think he lives up near your neck of the woods. As a matter of fact, Adamantine. He was talking about that last night. He is fucking livid about this shit.
I would totally give money towards a legal fund for them to sue.
Well, you know what's fun? All right. So there's legit criticism, and then it's like if somebody has to go to ad homs to disparage you or to talk negatively about you instead of attacking you with and looking at your logic as being flawed and telling you where you're wrong. When they resort to ad homs, man, that means they don't have anything to criticize. That don't mean you're being bullied. The way I see it is that if somebody results to ad homs, then they've lost. It's like that. The high road is one when you don't do that. Now we're roasting the fuck out of the dude right now because he's a total fucking hypocrite.
Stole money from people.
Nobody exactly, and that took food out of people's families' mouths, man.
He destroyed smaller YouTubers just because they said something that got his words got under his skin.
Yep.
Got under his skin.
He was just feeling bad.
He should have just...
I did some bad things. Motherfucker, you did a assload of bad things.
What Matt should have done...
A lot of fucking people, and you ruined people.
I unfortunately didn't get to watch the entirety of that stream last night because it was repeatedly brought down by him. But to spend, an hour... Like I'm innocent, and send out corresponding tweets about how I'm being abused, blah blah, and then to go into the blubbering here, let me confess my sins, and then 10 minutes after that, I'm seeking help. That's an amazing turnaround, personality-wise, isn't it? Isn't it?
Man, whose obnoxious voice was that though? That kept laughing like the fucking Riddler and shit, and was just loud. That I couldn't appreciate. Was that Keemstar?
I think that was Keemstar.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Keemstar hates him, though.
I get that, man, but Jesus Christ. I mean, I've never heard such an obnoxious goddamn voice in my life.
By the way, I can't stand Keemstar, but in this particular case, I was firmly in his corner.
Yeah.
No shit, man.
Enough is enough. Show it.
Yeah.
Show it.
Well, and then, and then it was like Medicare said, enough of this fucking group therapy shit. In other words, just take the fucking kid gloves off because, the dude, it's like when you realize the amount, it was just like when I realized the shit that was happening to me and Atima and especially, the shit that happened earlier this week, it just put me to a point of where, I got so mad I was seeing red, man, but, I took a different route, though. I didn't fucking go flag as a fucking account because he's streaming right now, okay?
Yeah, no, we weren't going to go shut people down. We weren't going to silence people.
Right.
Yeah, I was never going to consider silencing people. Ever.
Well, his flag last night was the worst mistake he ever made in his life.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, I call him Jackie Chan Zidane. Just hammered him bad. And that was Zidane who really called him out and sent him the link. Here, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
And then the quartering was like, here, I did it in 15 seconds. This is all who I flagged, and showed it to people, you know? And it's like, hey, no fear. Here, this is mine.
Yeah.
Screen shared it.
Yeah. And the screen caps I got from American Phoenix, and they were clear enough. He's got a great TV. It was clear enough where I could see the name and the reason it was flagged. You know, and not not one of them was like, you know, well, the argument was too good. You know, it was all bullying, bullshit stuff. Yeah. You know, it's like, it's, you know, somebody calling me a name or some shit. That's not bullying. You know, I got bullied when I was in school, man. When I was a little kid.
Who didn't?
You know, exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit, man.
Yeah.
This ain't goddamn high school. We're fucking grown ass adults.
Exactly.
Well, isn't he like in his 30s?
Yeah, thereabouts.
Oh, but can you imagine the mental torment a fatty like that went through in grade school?
The hell with that! I was a fatty. I was a fatty too.
No, I'm not.
With a bowl haircut.
I'm not justifying him. I'm just using an excuse to mock him.
Yeah, I was a fatty with a bowl haircut and a terrible first name. I'm not going to say what it is. That's why I'm the killing joke.
Egbert.
You know, and you know what I did? I started lifting weights, and I started improving myself, and I got better, and I took all that abuse, and I grew a hard shell, and I just turned it around, and that's it. And I made myself a bigger, stronger person than them, and now I'm happy, and I've been happy for years. Fuck it. You know?
Yeah, man, exactly. You leave that shit in the rear view. See, he's taking all that shit. Exactly. He's just reliving that stuff. And it's easy to do that, man, especially when you're the target of stuff, right?
Exactly.
You know,
he's pulling it out. He's pulling it out of his purse because he can.
His man purse. His man bun.
His merce.
I'm in trouble. I was bullied and I was raped as a child. Here, let me go down the checklist of what bad happened to me and make up shit. Fuck you.
Here's the thing. If you have this happen to you, like in grade school, you can come to the quite right conclusion that you can be clever and like make them all feel inferior. These otherwise bullies, or sometimes people figure that out in grade school, sometimes they figure it out in high school, sometimes in early adulthood. But he missed the key ingredient. I mean, he went down that route, but
maturity or intelligence
of cleverness, but like a witty insult that makes them just cringe away. But the thing is, he was never.
Hey, dude, I'll pull you in here in about 5 minutes, okay? I gotta let it get to a point of where we can. They're on a roll, and I want to. But I'll pull you in, okay? You there?
Bloated, bearded. I don't know. Just.
He owns 3 companies that no one's heard of.
No.
He's a failure at everything he tries, is what we're seeing here.
He taught people how to go on social media.
His biggest success is being able to be the one where when you walk into an all-you-can-eat buffet, he can make the owner cringe more than anyone else.
You here for an hour. You go home now.
No take home. No take home. No take home for you.
Shrimp, go home.
No take home.
We give you enough MSG to kill whale.
No more broccoli. No more free broccoli. We run business.
Broccoli's cheap too, man.
Oh.
Good Lord. Yeah, but you know, here's the deal, though, man. All right, you can tell the guy, and somebody was talking about this earlier. He wasn't happy doing what he's been doing, man. Reading fucking news articles and stuff. That shit's starting to get old, man. And I've been having to reevaluate what I'm doing with this show. So, you know, it's kind of you know, I've added these visuals, and you know, and there's not as much focused on the news and stuff. It's more focused on personalities and shit. But man, you know, sitting around reading the news, if you're not happy doing that, man, change it. You know, I'm working.
But he has no skills, Irate.
Right.
He has no skills. He has no friends. He's not even attractive. What are you talking about, Irate?
I was getting to that too, Irate. The comparison between you and him is utterly inapplicable because even in the last 6 months, you've radically changed the things you do on your stream. Even on this stream used to be read out stupid Florida man stories.
Right.
You've changed. And you have lots of ideas you've expressed to me that you haven't employed on your stream.
Exactly.
He has nothing. He's got nothing. He's an empty slate of blubbering stupidity.
Yeah, he's a witless wonder.
Right.
Yeah, speaking of compared and contrast, while I've been sitting here quiet, I've been comparing the numbers between Mundane Matt and Weebo Jones. Funny story. Mundane Matt is 20 size Weebo, but doesn't even get twice the number of views that Weebo does.
Yep. Because Weebo has talent.
That's pathetic.
And she's intelligent.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean,
it's fucking pathetic.
Subscribers don't mean shit if you don't have
Pull with the audience
and entertaining personality to go behind.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear your shit coming out of your fat neck bearded mouth if you ain't got, number one, nothing to say, and number two, entertaining way to say it.
Well, I mean, how long is he going to be able to hang on to the coattails of I'm a victim of some social movement? I mean, it doesn't work for the left. How is it going to fucking work for the left?
I'm pretty sure that's part of what he ruined in the last 24 hours. And by the way, you were as Irate. You were as high as 1.5 mundane fats. So.
I know. So yeah, I'm happy where this is going. Anyway, what I did want to talk about, I totally forgot. Never mind. All right, we can move on.
Okay, Grandpa.
I know, dude. It's like, well, it's
senior moment.
Yep, exactly.
I know.
You were giving us your social security number. You had half of it. The power of
security number on the back of your credit card.
Oh man. Oh shit! So yeah, you know, talking about talent. Oh yeah, here's what I was going to say is the dude has got a great voice. You know, do voiceovers and shit. You know, you might.
No.
Well, I'm just saying he does have a good radio type voice, man. And if you know, and he could actually make bank off of it if he'd get off his ass and go, you know, bang on some doorknobs, man, bang on some doors. And say, look, I've got, you know, I hadn't been doing a whole lot more, you know, I'm just getting out of YouTube and shit, and I've got a kid and shit, you know, fuck, he can get a job.
I've got to disagree with you. It's not like I'm suggesting I have any kind of voice, but there are plenty of people who don't even have YouTube channels that are on our streams, that have a lot better voices than he does, and then
that's true.
You know, even if you go up, a step, like. What's his voice compared to the next 6 minutes? Just nothing. Yeah. He's got a not horrible voice. That's all he's got. That's not radio worthy.
Yep.
You guys ragging on me? You guys ragging on me behind my back?
Yes, we are. We're talking some mad shit, and we're doing it. We're all standing right behind you and doing it, brother.
Yep.
Right now.
God
So
damn,
We're talking behind your back, in front of your face.
With Mundane Matt's voice. With Mundane Matt's voice, he could aspire to be an extra in an anime one day.
Maybe.
He's got
Maybe.
Burn her at the stake. Yeah, he might be able to do that.
Well, he definitely could not be an extra on like something that was actually filmed, because they'd be like, well, who's the fat fuck in the corner?
he's
jerking off in the corner.
Well, IMDb says he's been part of 3 movies. He started as a producer, and then he went down to a boom mic operator. So that trajectory is.
Well, not everybody has
popcorn.
a face for for television. You
Well,
know, it's
well,
like you know.
What was the third one? Was he a popcorn sales professional?
No.
Yes.
No, I'm not kidding. Like
in the movie,
he was a producer on the boom mic. That's actually what happened on his IMDb. He started as a producer, and then he ended as a boom mic operator.
So he filmed something
I've-
through. Wait, so he started with an independent movie on trauma, and they decided he was so bad at directing, they put him on the mic instead.
Yeah,
He worked at
I
Trauma.
Wow.
Here, hold that.
Get
mic.
that.
That's a
I-
hell of a demotion.
I could compare a boom mic operator to a janitor, but I don't want to insult janitors because they do real work.
Dude, you could train a monkey to hold a boom mic.
It depends. I mean, I've seen some
Well, they
movies where
did.
it's been difficult to hold boom mics, but it usually has to do with weather and things like that. How did you go from producing a movie to holding the microphone? How did you fuck up that badly?
I mean,
that's like getting fired by your parents when you work for them, dude.
I can tell you how exactly it came up. You know that catering table they have on movie sets? he cleared the fucker up before the important people got there.
I could picture Mundane Matt with the fucking little beret on, with the big poofy pants and the jack boots on, going, I have a vision for this movie.
Final Print. You there, man? Can you hear me? Do you have your headphones on? I was gonna pull you in. Do you not want to come in? Hello?
Not trying to ruin these guys.
Yeah. Mundane Matt tried to ruin Trauma, and it was terrible, and it was the worst day
And Trauma
ever.
ruined him.
But by the way, Prostate.
Yeah.
Your defender of Mundane Fat is in the chat. Just want to let you know.
Yeah, I've been trying to get a hold of. I went down and tried to reach the Final Print, and he's stuck down in the studio down there. Every time I try to talk to him, he's not responding. So I don't know if he's got mic problems or what.
About a minute or two ago, he said he was leaving. So maybe that's why.
Oh, well, shit. Okay. Well, where's Brian?
He's in the chat. I don't know about anything else, but he's in the
Okay.
chat.
Well, Brian, you want to hop in and defend Monday Matt?
Well,
Come
There he goes. All right, I'm going to pull the Final Print in, okay?
Okay.
All right, Print, you there, man? Can you hear? God damn it. I guess not. Well, hey, we tried.
Okay. Sorry.
Technical.
All right, it's time to move. All right, time to...
It's the boomer stream. We can't fucking do anything right. Sorry.
What?
Got to keep it moving.
I will say, Irate, you and I, mainly you, but kind of ruined it because we should have brought Brian on as the impersonation of Mundane Fat. That would have been even better.
Where am I? What am I doing? Who are you people?
He's like, hell no. Brian's like, I ain't coming in there.
Well, he's got carte blanche to pop in if he wants to. He knows it. So, all right. So
Yeah, it's kind of boring to have a debate where everyone has the same opinion.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, here he is.
There he is.
I'm thoroughly enjoying this.
I heard you wanted me to pop in and defend Mundane Matt.
Well, remember what we had talked about? that you had the devil's playing the devil's advocate and defending what he called bullying. We had talked about that earlier. Remember?
Please defend Walks on Water.
Hey,
Oh,
Brian.
God,
beg
no.
of you.
Why would I do that? Jesus Christ.
Brian, let me give you some inspiration, Brian. Imagine all the food you cook, and then imagine shoving it down your throat and then talking. And now you are Mundane Fat.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. I wouldn't touch that one with a 10-foot pole, really. You know, like.
I wouldn't touch it with Brian's pole.
Yeah, well, it would take a 10-foot pole to touch parts of it.
That's true. With a scrubby on the end to get in between the folds.
Oh my god, that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, no, I'll pass on defending Mundane Matt.
No.
Wait, can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that? Is that better?
It's still muffled, but yeah,
So-
you're okay. You're okay. We can understand you.
I have a segue question that may or may not make people laugh. So did the DNC decide to ask Mundane Matt for ideas or suggestions on how to serve WikiLeaks with court documentation? You know, how to use social media? Because the DNC just served WikiLeaks with court documentation on on Twitter.
Or they asked him to give up some of his food so that Venezuela could eat.
Okay. Well, so all right. So what is that saying, that the DNC used Twitter to deliver like a to just deliver the summons to WikiLeaks?
I guess it was. I guess it doesn't say exactly what the court documentation is. It just says that they serve them court documentations via Twitter. Like, it's the same style.
So how can it verify that it was him? You know, it's like you got to ask. You know.
Yeah.
That's considered valid service. A tweet.
I don't know, man.
Okay, so there's been one case where it's been approved as a valid service for a summons, but everybody was stateside at that point. I don't know how this works internationally.
You better say you're sorry, or we're gonna take away your check mark.
Basically, it's like, okay, so the tards just told the other tards how to do something tarded to the smart kid. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. I was like, okay, well that's okay. So we're gonna play telephone via social media to tell you to show up to court, and you expect that to work. And in the article, if you read it, it says that the Northern California Circuit of Court Circuit, which is, you know, the Ninth Circus Court of Appeals, you know, the one that 80%. No, the one that 80% turnover or overturned ruling.
Do you want to live
Because
there?
they're in the incredibly liberal.
Because
they're retarded.
I think
these are the people that approve the method they're using. So you're going to go with the least reliable district court in America, and you're going to say, oh, well, they said I could do it, and that's how I'm going to do it. But I represent the entirety of the Democratic National Committee. This is going to go well.
I'm not sure why you're surprised.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm more like, oh, you've gone to a whole new level of stupid. This is amazing. I swear to God, it's nothing but a bunch of really old people and really young people running the DNC right now, and they're all doing the same drugs from 1968.
No, I was actually at the DNC in 2016 in Philly, and believe me, they were stupid back then as well.
I can imagine. Did you have anything finer print that you wanted to say about Matt before we? Are we going to put him to bed now, or are we
peaceful
done talking?
Sunset him. Wave your hand and peaceful sunset.
I mean, as somebody who worked as a caster for voice actors and whatnot, I would never hire Matt JARBO.
Right.
Not in a million years.
Okay.
Not even for a cut production.
What's that?
I was saying you don't want to...
Not even for a cut production or anything like that.
I wouldn't hire him as a fluffer.
Well, I don't think anyone would, because it's not going to achieve the desired result.
No, not at all. Only on Matt, not on the actor.
Now we got a bunch of people who's like, what the fuck's a fluffer?
I can only
ask Coach Red Pill.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Hey, he's the one that used that word over and over again on fucking talkers on the Kumite that day, man. That's the only reason I said
you're
that.
A fluffer.
Yeah, you're Sargon's fluffer, V. You're Sargon's fluffer. He was drunk as shit. He was going, you're Sargon's fluffer. That's all he could say. Like for
how does this cum taste? How does it cum taste? How does it cum taste? He only has two insults: fluffing and swallowing cum. That's the only two insults.
Thanks.
Other than that, he gets his ass kicked.
Brian King, thanks for the sub, man. Priest.
So he can't even say you're a jizz mopper?
No. He doesn't even go that far.
Well, to be fair, that is not the proper place of a fluffer.
No,
Right.
Yeah, but I'm saying the cum swallower part.
Well, that's not the proper. That's not the proper.
No,
a fluffer is there to get them hard,
Right.
not
Yeah.
get them off.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, and keep them hard if they have to, stop filming and.
I mean, let's not get unscientific here, people.
Yeah.
Plus, also, Jizz Mopper wouldn't really work because he's already been hired to do that.
No, they've got to use that on the face. They got to finish off the scene with the facial.
What type of expensive studio are you working at? You can't just throw someone a towel.
Because everybody fucks like that, right?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I think? I just came up with a great idea for a new reality show for like auditioning porn stars, and it's like, so you think you can fuck. How about that? I don't know. It sounded good in my head.
And if you lose, you move down to so you think you can fluff.
Exactly.
Fluff is an elimination challenge.
Lord, help me.
I'm gonna need 2 raincoats, a chocolate cake, lemon, some nipple clamps, and
A battery.
ice water.
In a 12-volt battery, exactly.
We're gonna win this shit.
Trust me, bro. I got guys hard off with less.
Oh, really? Oh, Jesus.
Well, I think the secret is the Kraut trademark nipple vibrators.
Oh
Oh
God.
God, I forgot about
Whoa,
that.
whoa, whoa! I would rather have the Kraut trademark dick splitter.
Oh God!
Yikes! Yikerinos! Good Lord!
Got wood?
I'm too old for this shit, man. Eat it! Eat it!
No shit, man.
Oh God.
Eat it. Are you actually feeding your dog something? You never know.
No. Rumble snorts, wake up. They're talking about the nipples and the dicks again. Oh, God.
Wake up. You wanted me to wake you up for this, right, dog?
Yeah, you wanted to hear this, not me.
I don't want you to yell at me again at night.
Stop it. I need a smoke here.
No, don't call your mother again. Oh, God. Right before the weekend, Grumble Snorts.
Grumble snorts, no.
Grumble
Get off my
snorts.
leg, you bastard. It's not Sunday.
You go to Trader Joe's, will you be nice? Will you be quiet?
So you're hearing the soundtrack.
Organic breeds.
Yeah, this is the soundtrack for the animal version of "So You Think You Can Fuck." So you think your dog can fuck, right? I'm sorry.
It's an 80-pound bulldog. He can do what he wants.
I'm not sorry.
Just
Buddy.
keep Tom P away, because if he thinks you have enough money, he might fuck that dog. So just watch
Dude,
out.
I know, man. I don't think I'd ever suck a dog off for any amount of money, not even $1 million.
No one was offering, though. No one was offering, though. Relax.
Nobody.
Nobody-
Thank God.
No one
Thank
was
God.
offering.
That's animal abuse.
Reptile
It
here,
just so
please.
happens I have $1 million.
Yeah.
Pinky to the
Finger in place.
exactly. Damn.
I was formulating a joke that said, "Well, then you have no chance with," but I couldn't think of the appropriate person to insert.
April
This
Rain.
conversation is degenerating at a rapid pace.
It is. It is.
Look at the cast. What do you expect?
What do you mean? What do you mean degenerating? It's already degenerated.
Yeah, as soon as the screen fired up, it was gone.
Hey, look.
So,
In our defense,
yes.
the low sewer-ish quality of the stream has nothing to do with us. It has to do with the subject matter.
Yeah,
Because
that
when
is
you're
true.
when you're talking about shit, it's hard to make it smell pretty.
Yeah, that fucking hairball of a person just really fucking just the hypocrisy just gets to me so bad.
Yeah.
How much more of our time and energy is JARBO really worth, though?
Until
Well,
he's gone.
I think we got another 12 minutes. You know.
Yeah. I mean,
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know about y'all.
I think he's going to get hammered hard. I think, like, for the next 2 days from people, and then, like, it's going to run its course, and then the real fun's going to begin.
Well,
where people are going to be plotting, and you know, the hate is going to be gone.
Well, you know, this is going to, like, man, people are going to be asking, you know, at some point, Google, you know, it's like, how many accounts does this guy have? A, and B, how many fucking people has this motherfucker flagged? And what is your fucking limit? Yes, exactly. Right, that is exactly.
Bottom line.
Bottom fucking
well,
line.
That's the thing. Jim hasn't had any time to go dig into this yet to figure out things, and I think Jim takes the time.
Jim has been with JARBO since the beginning.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of dirt.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
JARBO.
Remember Mundane Matt said, like, Medicare, like, actually owes his career to him. Like, that's part of, like, his ego.
Yep.
What?
Which is bullshit.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
Medicare stole his act from Mundane Matt. Mundane Matt has said that. I'm not kidding on that.
Oh my God.
You watched this shit. Jim was out long before fucking JARBO. I was listening to Jim when he was Jim 81 Jim.
Yeah.
You know,
Jim 81
Game's
Jim.
good, me bad, Jim.
Yup, exactly.
Yeah.
Game's good, me bad, you know? And shit. He was funny then, and he's funny now.
He's great.
You know?
Do you remember when Jim was trolling all those ICP fans?
dudes? Oh, yeah.
My God, that shit was hilarious.
It was. I mean,
There's a bunch of archive channels with all that stuff.
Yep, SPACs. What you call it? What was that? Lockers, something or other. Lockers, or something he did. Oh man, there was a.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You know, there was a bunch of shit that he did, and it was funny. And I mean, I've been into him longer than Mundane Matt, and
you were into Mundane Matt. You must have one hell of a dick to get through that much ass.
Hey, dude,
Wow.
I mean, honestly, it was YouTube like 10 years ago. There was nothing out there. There was nothing.
That's
DSP
true.
was actually good then. This is like the days DSP was entertaining because there was nothing like it at all.
When
At
YouTube
all.
was virginal ground. Yeah.
How's the origin for PewDiePie?
Yeah. I mean,
You know, I should have got into this way earlier. I could have just half-assed it the entire time.
it's
Son of a bitch.
It's like I was
round-assed
saying. I was there when he got his copyright strike from Zoe Quinn on his live stream, and that was the big thing. And I went through the whole iteration.
Well, do you mind telling your name back then? Did you use a different name?
No, I was always the Killing Joke, but I didn't engage.
Right.
I didn't engage back then.
Gotcha.
I mean, I haven't
You couldn't
engaged
engage.
until this year. I've always had a life, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, like, after I'd come home from work, I'd turn on YouTube, I'd see what was on, chill out, drink a bottle of vodka, and see what was on. It was either TV or internet, and the internet was just so much more entertaining than watching Seinfeld. You know? So it was YouTube for me. You know?
Irate.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I know you and I have talked about Dean Martin roasts.
Yes.
Would the Killing Joke not fit in wonderfully with?
It would fit in perfectly.
I
swear to God, I was thinking that, man, earlier in the show. You were just rolling with it, dude, and it was fucking fantastic. Joke's the man.
He would totally fit in with, like.
And so, you know, and Joke and I have something that I don't have with anybody else here, and that's this thing that it binds us together. That we both survive this thing that only 10% of the people that undergo it do. And, you know, and that's why I really want to attach myself to this dude, because I love him so much. Because we have been, I mean, I hadn't known this dude for 2 weeks, man, and we know what we've been through, man, and it's like a shipwreck or some shit, man. You know, nobody else can identify with him. So yeah, I feel you, man.
Aww.
No, seriously, man. I like this guy.
I get a reach around, old man.
Bubba, you.
My whole gig is,
Oh, boy.
I just want to make people laugh. That's all.
That's right.
Who's gonna be the big spoon in this?
No lemon parties, please. Jesus.
Yeah. No meat spin, please. No meat spin.
You don't think you deserve a meat spin? You guys, come on, man. You keep running yourself down, but I think you deserve like a nice.
You know what?
Cruel, man.
Yeah, as long as nobody cries, I'm good.
Rary. Start, Rary.
Oh, don't get me started, man. I can tell you,
Rary's
like
my partner in crime. We could go for another hour, me and him. But he probably has to.
I already did. I planned everything out to show up to a show that was an hour later. I get here like I got my food. I'm like,
I know, dude. I'm so sorry. Well, when Ralph Retort said that they were going to go on at 11 Eastern, I just said, man, I'll probably want to bump this back because. You know, I've got
you
just
get your jollies in for at least an hour.
Yeah, I've got a tiny bit of momentum, you know, from Tonka, you know, his mentions and shit, man, and I appreciate that shit big time. Because you know it's been a really rough. Like last week was really rough, and you helped make that easier, man. And now we're on the other side of it, and it's really just good to be, surrounded with good people. Pissed off. Hey, man, I am still pissed off at the shit that happened, but man, we're going to make it through all this shit, and we're going to come out on the other end of it. Man, my deal is that I didn't think people could get this fucking...
retarded?
No, as petty.
Childish.
Exactly, childish and petty.
Childish.
Jobbish.
And man, and it's just like, for fuck's sake.
JARBO-ish.
People,
JARBO-ish. Totally JARBO-ish, yes. It was a totally JARBO-ish week. It was really, really dumb and gay.
Yeah.
You know what?
Dumb.
I'm sorry. I'm taking issue with what Atema said.
Dumb and
Take it
faggy.
up with Take. It's his line.
Atema, do not call it gay. Call it faggy. There's a difference.
Okay, we'll call it dumb and faggy. How about that?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
I say this a lot.
But I'll eat poop from my dog.
No,
sorry.
For $10. For $10.
The other thing.
The other thing.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Not that you like traps. No. The thing.
I love. Put that much effort into a look. It's like Hollywood. Everywhere you go.
Oh man.
It takes a lot of fucking effort to be a shit person and to do shit things.
No shit, man.
It's a lot of fucking effort to do shitty things. All right? It might be hard to tell the truth. Deep down, you don't want to tell the truth. You want to lie to get out of things, but it's so much harder to keep up the lie.
Yep.
Just tell the truth.
Yep.
Whether it hurts or not, tell the truth on things, and it'll make your life so much easier.
No shit. The truth will set you free, man. The truth makes you lighter. Being honest with people, man. If you don't like somebody, I think you can tell them that you don't like them. Or I think if you told me you didn't like me, I would say, you know what? If there's anything I can change, But if you don't like me, man, that's fine. I can live with that. Exactly.
Well, that's it.
Exactly.
Hey, I don't like you. You don't like me.
We got to move the fuck on.
Later.
God
yeah.
bless you.
No animosity, but eat shit and die.
Right. I won't even burn a bridge, man.
Exactly.
Because there's you never know, man. I swear to God, what goes around comes around, man.
Some fucking Teamsters. I fucking hate mixed race bitches, but I'm gonna go hit on some behind the scenes. Yeah.
I'll get that.
I'm gonna schmooze with a gay guy, even though I think that fags need to be killed. Kind of shit. Yeah.
I was hoping we wouldn't go there, but hey, why not?
Sorry.
We got a couple minutes left.
It's a JARBO level of stupid.
It is.
It's a JARBOism.
It's a JARBOism.
It's Jarbonic.
Yeah.
We need to remember all these things for future use.
Jarbonics. Well, it's being recorded, you know.
It's gonna be there.
It's gonna be there, man.
We're recorded, yes, but at any moment, this stream can be brought down. As soon as Matt wakes up and sees it, it's gone.
Well, and
NFL clips. I found that.
Well,
he'll be flagging shit.
Well, I don't. You know what? I don't think he's going to be flagging shit. So I think if I get flagged,
I disagree
with that, man.
Okay. All right.
He might get it. He might work his dick up in a couple of days and go, fuck these guys.
Yeah, you got a
point.
You're giving him too much credit with the dick.
You definitely got a point.
He has one of two options. He can either go the Jeff Holiday route or the Geek Thulu route. You know, Jeff Holiday kind of, you know, he kind of went away. Jeff Holiday kind of went away after all of the Kilroy shit went down and all the lying stuff went down.
Yeah.
And he kind of survived, if you will.
Not really.
Geek not so much.
Hold on. Jeff Holiday is doing actually quite well now because he got featured by PewDiePie.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, because of the Dr. Phil shit.
He gained 1,500 subs in one day, and it's still going up.
Wow. We could fix that if we tried.
Jarbo, what he did. Nah, there's no coming back.
It's like what I said.
This is Judgment Day.
Right.
This is Judgment Day for him.
Yeah.
But I have a serious question for all of you. I heard this, I don't remember where exactly, but I heard this the other day. What exactly has happened to Geek Thulu? I missed this whole thing, but someone alluded to it the other day, and one of you just did now. So
he lives like a dog in the basement. It doesn't matter.
Do you have a week?
Yeah.
No. I'm talking like what happened in the last month because I know the rest, but apparently something like real happened.
Well,
so
we'll have to go with that off air, okay? Because we're coming right at the 1.5 hour mark. All right. So has anybody got anything they want to pimp before we go? Atema, always ladies first. You got anything?
Oh shit! Okay, so we're starting a new show on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's called the Lazy Misfits Show.
Mm-hmm.
Me and a gal named Suasea. It's going to be on her channel, and a guy named Cyberpunk at Degeneration Nation. We're going to be doing a fuck if we know what we're talking about. We're going to find random shit to do and talk about once a week, probably an hour to an hour and a half, 2 hours at most. Come by and see us make asses out of ourselves. And then, what is it, Tuesday, we do Moonifest Destiny, 8 p.m. Central Time. If memory serves, my brain could be off on that. Where we talk about current events with Tyro Inchoate and Lo-Fi. And then Wednesday, I do Taboo Talking Points on the Cunt Stream with Speckle and Unapologetic Canadian, where we talk about all kinds of different shit, usually sex-related. Hopefully we don't have annoying crashers this next time. And then Friday, I do the Creem Streem here, and I don't know what else I'm doing, but that's what I'm plugging and chilling right now.
All right, cool.
Someday I'll get a video on my own channel.
Right,
you are a busy lady.
Right?
Yeah, and I got kids, and I homeschool and do all kinds of other shit, too. I'm a glutton for fucking punishment.
Okay.
God.
All right, Ray, you got anything you want to...
Yeah, I do a lot of live streams on my channel, and we're going to be doing more like parody shows. I put my link in the chat, but I still can't. I don't have a wrench, but it was just like sub to my channel because there's a lot of
load it in my DM. Yeah, load it in my DM. I'll pop it in the in the link in the description afterwards. It'll be there for sure.
Problem.
All right.
Yeah, the Killing Joker shows up, but today I did like an early morning stream just for the hell of it, like the Guardian and Underwater Alex Jones showed up. The Joker showed up. And we're just like, just people show up all the time. So please sub to the channel, and if I hit 1,000 subs in a 24-hour stream, I'm so far away I can still talk shit. So.
Sweet. Yeah. All right. Joke.
Oh, I just shit talk on Twitter and float around like a lost soul. No big announcements other than look for me soon on YouTube. Hopefully soon, I'll be opening Jokes Funhouse, and it'll be something. I don't know what it'll be, but it'll be something.
Cool. All right, Print, you got something?
Yeah, Weekend Warriors every Saturday. Big Fat Brian and I.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, fam.
So
we're
it's
gonna
a
be
thing
watching cringy videos,
All right.
torturing the chat. Yep.
All right, cool. At the same time as usual?
Yeah, 3 o'clock Eastern.
Yep, 3 Eastern. All right. Brian, what about you, bro?
You know, I don't have anything. I'm actually moving, so...
Oh, dude.
Yeah, so I'm probably not going to have any content this month. So.
What about Thursday?
Well, I don't know anything going on Thursday at all.
Okay.
I can't remember.
No, I was just asking if you'd be free for that. Now, but people that are here, they know my stuff, so I'm not going to pimp myself. I just want to make sure if there was anything you wanted to do.
No. Well, I do this live stream with this really old guy who just rambles on.
Yeah, we
talk on Thursdays.
Talking about fucking...
Oh yeah, that's right. It's you, Irate. We do a live stream on Thursdays.
Yeah.
We do
So Brian, it's like you and Ronald Reagan in the later years.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. You keep forgetting things. It's really weird.
Well, I just where's the button? Where's the button? The evil empire
There's no button, Grandpa. There's no button.
Oh, the Soviet Union's been overthrown. They told me the Soviet Union was overthrown. This is excellent news.
Yes, yeah.
This is excellent. Well, fucking A. Fucking Mama wouldn't like it if I said that. Race, what about you, man?
Right now, I only got 2 things to show. The final episode of my old stream, the Bad Porn Comedy Hour, which is where me and a couple of buddies just get some clips together and roast the shit out of some really bizarre pornos that I find on Pornhub. And we're doing the final episode of that called The Guest's Revenge, where actually instead of me picking up clips, all of my guests from my previous streams get to pick their clips and subject me to the kind of shit I've been subjected to for the past few months.
That's kind of a good idea.
And then the only other thing I got is I'm going to be starting this thing here once I get the right equipment called the Roast Ranger, which is where it's what it sounds like. I'm going to be roasting my favorite TV show of all time, Power Rangers.
Oh, killer, man. That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's the Power Ranger fanboying plus shitlord trolling. That's what that show's going to be.
Sounds awesome.
I like it.
All right. And this is Irate Prostate saying, all right, we got Sir Adamantine. You got something?
You did not give me the chance to pimp.
Well, pimp away, my brother.
I have an anti-pimp. Something you'll never hear.
Oh.
I just want to announce that my weekly Saturday afternoon at 3 Central Drinks with Friends stream.
Oh, that's right.
Which has been going on for, 8-ish months. Will not happen tomorrow, and probably will not happen next week, and I'm not sure after that, but I'm taking a little break to reevaluate. So, I'm not dead. If there may be one person out here who would show up for it, I'm not dead.
Okay.
Well, shit. All right. Well, I hope he doesn't decide to leave forever. But hey, people have to do what they got to do, and
I'm not leaving forever. Damn it.
Well, I'll always be your friend. You know that. All right. And but on that note, this is Irate Prostate. This has been another Creem Streem in the bucket. Y'all have a wonderful week.
I got something I want to say, address to Mundane Matt real quick.
Okay.
You need to start learning how to wipe your tears with your $100 bills, or soon you won't have any $100 bills to do anything with.
Well,
think about that before you flag the stream.
Well, if we're going down this road, I have 2 words for you, Mundane Fat. Weight Watchers.
That doesn't work. I've tried it.
Yeah.
Neither does Slim Fast, by the way.
Well, it's great if you're bulking, though. You know.
If we're doing final words for Matt, I actually have a final word for the chat. Turn your ad block on.
Excellent. Turn that pesky ad block on. God damn it. That's right. All right, this is Irate Prostate. We are definitely out now. Y'all have a great week, and we'll see you same bat time, same bat channel. I think I may stay here at 9 o'clock. That's 9 o'clock Central and 10 o'clock Eastern. So I'll do some thinking about it, but I think we'll be back here same time. I like it. Take care. Y'all have a good week. Bye.